Hello and welcome back to Ycft. We're doing another commentary as our second one because the first one did quite well.
It did, yeah.
This is kind of spontaneous because as we recently did our Little Shop of Horrors 1986 video, and through discovering it, we found that the original film, the 1961, the Roger Corman film, was public domain. So we thought, oh, why not? Because I know you saw it a long time ago.
I have seen this many years ago. I remember bits of it, but not the whole film. So
yeah, I've never seen it.
You've never seen this. You only also recently watched the 86 version as well for the first time.
Do you want to tell us a little bit of backstory before we get started?
Right, so this, yes, it's a Roger Corman directed movie. So Roger Corman had recently made a film called A Bucket of Blood. And of course Corman is, I think his name is like the Pope of pop cinema. It's how he's known. He was a trailblazer for a lot of low budget independent films. He'd made this horror comedy, Bucket of Blood. He wasn't very much impressed by its box office performance. And so he wanted to make another film. And the sets from A Bucket of Blood were going to be torn down within a very small time frame. And he thought, well, whilst I've still got the sets available to me, why don't we just make another film? And so I think the writer was called Charles Griffith. He was hired to write the screenplay, and we ended up with A Little Shop of Horrors. It was shot on like a shoestring budget. It was made within literally like 2 days. At least the interior shots were shot, like 2 days notice.
I know he paid the actors for a week. The rest of the week they rehearsed and filmed it across the 2 days.
And then they filmed it across 2 days.
Yeah, quite famously, Jack Nicholson, one of his early roles, his third film or something like that.
Yeah. And not his first time working with Roger Corman either.
Dick Miller's in it. I love Dick Miller.
We always loved him.
And obviously he collaborated with him. So yeah, we're watching the black and white version. In 87 and 2006, there were colour versions put out there. But also interesting, because he didn't think this film was going to do well, he never bothered to copyright it. It instantly entered like public domain. I'm assuming that's how the Broadway musical came around and how they could do it.
Probably, it was very easy for them to turn it into
never copyrighted it.
Yeah, never copy. Always copyright your stuff.
Yeah.
Moral of the story.
Yes. So we're going to deep dive into this, and like I said, I've never seen it before. I don't know what to expect from this, and all I know is it's not going to sing.
I'm excited to rewatch it.
Yeah. Okay, let's go.
My name is Sergeant Joe Fink, working the 24-hour shift out of homicide. And this is my workshop, the part of town that everybody knows about, but that nobody wants to see. Where the tragedies are deeper, the ecstasy's wilder, and the crime rate consistently higher than anywhere else. Skid Row. My beat.
Actually, you can't just sing the songs from the 86
You try and stop me. Mr. Mushnick's. The same name. I was just looking up Jonathan Hayes and Jackie Joseph. They're still alive.
So is Roger Corman by some
miracle.
Yeah, Dick Miller.
Myrtle. Myrtle's not really a name here.
Honestly, I only associate the name Myrtle Harry Potter.
Myrtle.
Like, you will never see a film today with Jack Nicholson where he's like this far down the credits.
56 credits. Yeah. I'm liking these little opening titles. I know that this film, it became a lot more popular over time as well with younger audiences when it was broadcast on TV.
Yeah.
I think it was shown at drive-ins as well.
Yeah, it was part of like a double feature thing they put on. I guess people did really enjoy it when it came out.
I think so.
It was rated very highly.
Different.
The most terrifying period in the history of my beat began in a little run-down floor shop called Mushnick's.
Good morning, Mrs. Shiva. How's things today?
Oh, the same as usual, Mr. Mushnick. My sister's nephew, Stanley, died in Little Rock, Arkansas.
Oh, what happened?
He got blown up. Who knows how?
That's nice. Well, you would like, maybe as usual, some flowers for the funeral.
Should all acquaintance be forgot and never brought to mind?
I thought possibly, because I always give to you all my funeral business, maybe you should possibly give to me a little cut rate.
Look on me, Mrs. Shiva. What am I,
Mrs.
a philatelist? I sell on Skid Row, not
They used
for
the
cheap
same name in
carnations.
the 86 version.
And I should give you a cut rate. I can't even afford water for the flowers. To my throat,
I think this is
was
the,
leaving a cut.
the Jewish humour
Yeah.
that people have talked about.
Shut up from the back! Excuse me, Mrs. Shiver, that Seymour is...
He's a nice boy.
Why don't you let him see?
What, see? Look, here I got a new customer, brand new in the yellow vest. I should let the cleanup boy, but I can't even afford chase him out right away. Flower as fresh as the springtime mushnicks. Hello? Oh, hello, Dr. Farb. What can I do for you today?
Listen, Mushnik, I haven't got much time. Send me over 2 gladiolas and the fern.
Excellent. That's 2 dozen glads, 1 potted fern.
No, Mushnik. 2 gladiolas and 1 fern.
You want I should put 2 gladiolas in the pot with the ferns?
Nothing will
1
beat Steve
fern,
mine.
1 piece altogether, 3 pieces. I need it for my waiting room.
Yeah, it's the filling out.
What?
A filling out.
Good, I'll drill a bigger hole.
You mean you want 2 crummy gladiolas and 1 crummy fern? What kind of a decoration is that?
Listen, it's my flower budget for the week. Mushnik. Who can be a dentist on Skid Row?
All right, excellent. I'll send Seymour right away. Who am I to argue with science?
Make it snappy. Now you are going to get it. Oh, you are going to get it. Look.
So you got the sound of a dentist drill.
Seymour Krellboyne?
Never needed one.
Mrs. Shiver, we were talking
Really?
in the funeral.
Never.
What the little...
I had a root canal when I was like 13, I think.
No, I was calling John D. Rockefeller to make a loan on my Rolls Royce.
Sorry I said it.
Now look, Seymour. You take 2 gladiolas. You'll cut them nice and even. You'll take 1 fern. You'll wrap them in a package, and you'll take them to Dr. Farr. Right? Now go already! Now, what can I do for you, sir?
My name is Burson Fouch.
Excellent. I am
There he is.
Gravis Mushnik.
Oh, that's a good one.
Who's going to get
Always
my
looked old.
roses?
I'll take
He has always looked old.
Right
Interestingly,
over
Audrey in this,
You would
see
like
if
maybe
you
some
recognise her when you see her
orchids for a nice
face.
girl?
No, I think I'd like a couple of dozen carnations.
Carnations.
A person can't turn around these days.
I definitely think the 86 version especially is what propelled me to want to work in a florist for a really, really long time. I never did. I never ever did, but I really wanted to.
What
about the carnations?
You said you wanted some roses.
Yeah, for Stanley.
My carnations.
You should see what that Seymour is. Oh, here are your carnations. Wait, I'll wrap them for
No,
you.
that's all right. I'll leave them here.
Why not? Of course, what else?
Wait,
They're
what?
all right.
Well, I've had better.
Well, this is a small shop.
Oh, that's okay. You know, those big places, they're full of pretty flowers, expensive flowers. When you raise them for looks and smell, you're bound to lose some food value. I like to eat these little out-of-the-way places.
Oh, such a thing, eating flowers.
Look, don't knock it until you try it, huh?
Look what happened.
Well, that's not in the 80s.
That is not in the 80s version.
What?
Dick Miller, what are you doing?
Look on him, everybody. Look at the quality of his work. I ask you, when I fired him, where is he going to get such another good job?
You mean I'm fired?
No, I'm electing you president from the United States. Yes, you are fired.
Gravis, you can't do that.
Who can't?
I didn't mean it.
You didn't mean it. You never mean it. You didn't mean it the time you put up the bouquet with the get well card in the funeral parlor and sent the black lilies to the old lady in the hospital. You didn't mean it. But this time, I, Gravis Mushnik, mean it.
He means it.
But gee, Mr. Mushnik, don't I always try to do what's right? And I'm crazy about flowers. I like flowers almost as much as Audrey does.
Excellent, you're fired.
Why don't you give him a chance to resurrect himself?
I give him a chance to quit.
I ain't gonna quit.
You're a brave boy, you're fired.
But that ain't fair, Mr. Mushnik. You know what I'm doing? I'm working
What
on a
I'm
special
doing?
surprise plant just for you. I'm growing a plant like you ain't never seen before.
Excellent. I can't even sell the plants I got in my shop. Out, you.
Now, wait a minute. He's got a new kind of plant you want to look at.
I don't look on flowers, Mr. Yellow Vest. I got ancestors in the flower business for 200 years, but I got one shop on Skid Row, one stinking shop. I don't even like flowers.
No, you don't understand what I mean. Look, I've eaten in flower shops all over the world. And I've noticed that the places that have the most weird and unusual plants do the best business.
See?
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 Do you recognize
What
Audrey
is
yet?
this, a tango?
No.
All right.
So she and Dick
Explain
Miller
more.
appeared together as man and wife.
Oh,
I remember
Gribbles.
one place that
Yeah.
had a whole wall.
No
covered
way.
with poison
Yeah.
ivy. People came from miles around to look at that wall, and they stayed at the
Of
bottom.
course I wasn't going to recognise it. That's like 20 odd years later.
I think you can kind of tell.
Insane asylum.
Oh, that was my cousin Harry.
All right. All right. You go home and you get this fancy schmancy plant and you bring it back here. And if Mr. Yellow Vest Fouch says it's a draw, you still got a job. If he don't, out you go to both of you, right?
Don't worry, you'll like it. You'll see.
I wonder what he's really eating.
What? I know. So in this one, Seymour has another home.
Yeah, he doesn't live in the
Radio
basement.
No.
KSIK. You've been listening to Music for Old Invalids. Our next selection is entitled Sick Room Serenade.
Seymour, is that you?
Yeah, Ma.
Come in here, look at my tongue.
But Ma, I already seen your tongue.
Have you no sympathy for your poor mother? Laughing at her and mocking her illness, and she's got one foot in the grave?
Oh, I didn't mean it.
Oh, you never mean it. Oh, come on, look at my tongue.
A tongue's a tongue, Ma. They all look the same to me.
Oh, did you stop at Dr. Mallard's and get the results of my tests?
Yeah, he said there's nothing wrong with you.
Oh, not Dr. Mallard. He's one doctor I thought would tell the truth.
He said you should be playing fullback for the Rams.
He wants me dead. I'll bet he's assistant coroner.
Ma, I gotta go.
And I know I've got my goiters coming back. I can feel it every morning after breakfast.
Yeah, that's when you take those great big...
What you got, a little surprise for me?
Open it up and see.
All right. Dr. Slurp Saddle's famous tonic. Wait here. To be taken internally or externally for pain and neuritis, neuralgia, headache. If hit by a truck, call your physician. Alcoholic contact, 98%. Oh, Seymour, you'll never know what this is gonna do for me.
Jesus. Knock it back off.
Oh, I can feel that surge of warm health going through me already.
Look, Ma, I gotta get my plant and hurry back to the shop.
You mean that lousy weed out in the kitchen?
Yeah, and if Mr. Mushnick doesn't like it, he's gonna fire me.
Apparently, my hearing's going out on me. I get
Aw.
the distinct impression that your job security depends on what Mushnick thinks of that thing.
Gee, it looks worse than it did this morning when I went to work. I wish I knew what to do with it.
Well, if you asked me, I'd pitch it out in the trash.
Oh,
I don't
it's
like my
it's still in
house
like a little
cluttered up
coffee
rotten.
Yeah.
container, the same as the
Can I
86
bring
one.
you anything?
Oh, yeah. Bring me the evening news. They're running a self-diagnosis
Jordan.
contest. The winner gets to go to Mayo Clinic.
Bye, Ma.
Bye, son. I'll see you the rosy edge of dawn. Drink to me, oh, freely at thine eyes, and I will...
Hey, put this on my bill.
He's still there, just
Here it is,
eating the
everybody.
flowers.
What do you think of it?
Well, it sure is different.
It looks delicious, but don't you think it's kind of stale?
Well, it hasn't been feeling too well.
You call that a fancy plant? It looks like it never spent an LT day in its entire life.
I don't care. I like it anyway.
You like even skunk cabbage.
Your tiny little waist.
What kind of a plant is this, Seymour?
Tiny little
Well,
waist.
I'm not sure. I got the seeds from a Japanese gardener over on Central Avenue. He found them in with an order he got from a plantation next to a cranberry farm.
Fine. You don't even know what is this plant you're growing.
Well, I gave it a name.
What name?
Gee.
What, you gave it a dirty name? You can't even mention it?
Well, I named it Audrey Jr.
Audrey
You named it
Jr.
after me.
That's different.
Yeah.
That's the most exciting thing anyone's ever done to me.
Poor kid.
Oh.
I don't think it's so much I should keep on spending $10 a week on your salary.
But Gravis, he named it after me.
I know, and if they keep
She
it,
called
they'll
him
name
Grandpa.
it Mushnick's Folly because I'll be in jail for non-payment of taxes.
Are you crazy?
I'm pretty sure she just said Grandpa.
That's probably the only plant of its kind in the world. Don't you realize if Seymour could nurse that thing back to health, you'll have people coming here from all over?
You think so, you found?
I know so, you mushnick. Now, that's all I'm saying on the subject. Besides, I've got to get home. My wife's making gardenias for dinner.
Good night, you Faust.
Good night. And I'll see you tomorrow. Crazy about kosher flowers.
He's a nice man.
Okay. All right.
Okay.
Knows what he's talking
Making
about.
gardenias for dinner.
Maybe he's not so stupid. I'll tell you what I'll do.
We
I'll
gotta
keep
get an
you and
Audrey
this
too.
dumbbell
Yeah.
junior for a week. If you can nice it back to health, you both can stay. If you can't,
Nice.
you're both fired.
Oh, gee, thank you, Mr. Mushnick.
Don't feel sad, Seymour.
Don't waste your pity on me, Audrey. I'm not worth it.
Who says you're not?
Everybody.
Yeah, I know. But I think you're a fine figurative of a man, and I know that Audrey Jr. will be the sweetest thing in the whole wide world.
Well, I don't know. I've given it every kind of fancy fertilizer and atomic plant food and distilled mineral water you can buy, but it just gets sicker and sicker.
Don't worry. You're going to be another Luther Glendale,
Pasadena.
Burbank. Good night, Seymour.
Night, Audrey.
What are you thinking of Seymour so far? Compared to Rick Moranis.
I mean, can't beat Rick Moranis. He's a different character.
He is.
I feel like he should start singing about chimneys and.
Yeah, I know. I've
Haven't I
given
done
you
everything I could
sunshine.
for you? Where did I goof? You're the first little plant I ever tried to grow, and if you die, I don't know what I'll do.
Remember the cactus
Please
I
don't
killed?
die.
How do you kill a cactus?
I'll get you some water, okay?
It takes a lot of effort.
Oh, gee. You opened up just like you do every night at sunset. I wish I knew how to make you grow. Here, let me move this out of your way so you can breathe. Ow! Ow, 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 ow! Hey, what happened? How come you woke up? Blood? You like blood? Oh, you must be
I will
kidding.
always think any prop of Audrey 2 is impressive. Or Junior.
You don't know what I'm doing for you.
Little slurpy noises.
Yeah.
Oh, who would have thought it? Well, I guess there's just no accounting for people's tastes.
It's not weirder than a guy eating plants. I mean, I know
Yeah, it's not the weirdest thing we've seen in the film
I know
so
we have a lot
far.
of
to be
plant-based food,
fair.
but I've not had someone just eating flowers.
Did you notice the way they spelled fantastic there?
No.
It was like PH and then it ended with a K.
Look on him, Audrey. Isn't he beautiful? Isn't he
I like
delicious?
your outfit.
Isn't he got the $2 raise?
You've pretty much
What
got that
happened to your
outfit.
fingers? Bee
I
stings.
could mimic that outfit. I've
All
got
of a
that.
sudden
The
so
top.
wonderful.
5 bees, one for each finger.
10 bees. Did you say I was getting a $2 raise?
Correct, my very excellent Seymour. 10 bees.
What did I do now?
Don't you know what you did? Just look.
Oh, boy, look at that. It grew. It's almost a foot long.
Isn't it empirical?
It grows like a cold sore from the lip.
Oh,
hello, young pretty ladies. What can Gravis Mushnick do for you?
Well, we saw your sign outside. About the Audrey Jr. So we thought we'd come in and take a look.
Oh, the youth
That
of the
makes 4
day.
people today who've come in just to look at it.
Oh,
Audrey
gee,
2 would make a hell of a
is that
TikTok
just
video.
Too much. Oh, what kind of plant is it?
Is
It's an
Audrey
Audrey
Jr.
Jr.
gonna
What was it you got
eat
in
his
trouble
mother?
with 10 bees?
I
Oh,
would
is that all? I mean,
just
doesn't
kind
it
of
have a scientific
prime for a
name?
suspect,
of course,
isn't she?
but who could denounce it?
Yeah,
Sounded
victim.
Like maybe to buy something.
Well, we don't have any money.
Except $2,000.
But that's just to spend on flowers.
So we don't have any of our own.
Isn't that a drag?
You got just $2,000 just to spend on flowers?
That's right.
Who died? The Chamber of Commerce?
Well, we're from Cucamonga High School.
And we're building a float,
For the Rose Bowl parade.
which is made out of flowers.
Thousands of them.
And we're on the committee
That picks the florist.
and then glues on the flowers.
Gee, that sure is a mad plan.
Wow, yeah. Seymour here invented it. He did.
Thousands of flowers. Girls, please don't damage the horticulturist. Tell me, how come you don't buy all these thousands of flowers from Gravis Mushnik? My flowers got something the others don't.
What's that?
They're cheap.
Well, gee, if your shop is good enough to develop the Audrey Jr., I guess it can get us everything we need.
Yeah, we'll talk it over with the rest of the committee.
Well, we gotta run now. Bye, all.
Bye, Seymour.
Bye. Bye, girls.
I'd probably jump Seymour's bones if I saw an Audrey too.
A son. Look, Audrey. I got a son.
Just saying.
Oh, gee, Mr. Mushnick.
What, Mr. Mushnik? I don't want you should call me Mr. Mushnik anymore. I want you should call me Dad.
Okay, Dad.
Isn't that beautiful?
Seymour Krellboyne, come over here, my son. I want to talk on you about the future. Look on this fly trap. Look on it. Soon we got no more Skid Row. We will be rich, us. I am building for you a giant greenhouse in which you are making impossible flowers, which in turn I am selling at ridiculous prices in my giant new flower saloon in Beverly Hills. Do you see that big sign in the sky? It is saying Gravis Mushnik in French.
Isn't it exciting? And we'll have an orchestra right by the cash register. And Gravis will wave his arms, and the orchestra will play Mendelssohn's Spring Song. And I'll come out in a gown wrapped by somebody expensive and say,
The carnations are $600 a dozen, 2 dozen for 1,000.
It's a bargain.
get 'em while they last.
Stop shouting! My Uncle Marsh's brother Yankel just passed away in New Jersey.
What's with her family?
How much are the carnations today?
The carnations are $600 a dozen.
And why are they letting him run around loose?
Please excuse my son.
Run around
Just
loose.
point anything in the store and it is yours.
I mean,
That's right.
the cash register maybe, huh?
Wait a minute. Here are several dozen carnations on the house courtesy of Gravis Mushnik the Bloom Tycoon.
That's my dad.
Thanks. Thanks very much. Only tell me, why are you so happy? Not only did my Uncle Marsh's brother Yankel die, Tenafly, New Jersey. You should also give some flowers to that poor dead plant there. Good morning, Mr. Mushnik. Good morning.
Good morning, Mrs. Shiver.
Look what happened to my plant, Dad.
Who are you calling Dad? Who?
Oh, no. And it was so beautiful just a few seconds ago.
Excellent. Just a few seconds ago, I gave away dozens of carnations free to Mrs. Shiver.
I didn't mean it.
You have perhaps an explanation.
No, but if you give me a minute, I'll think of one.
I can see it all now. We are in the poorhouse. That big sign in the sky, it is reading, Seymour Krellboyne, rest in peace, in Arabic.
Oh, you've got to give him another chance.
You promised me a week, Mr. Mushnick. I'll sit up all night with that plant. It'll be healthy in the morning. You'll see. I promise. I promise.
Feed me.
I forgot it spoke in this.
Feed me.
Feed me. Feed me.
Who said that? You said that. You said that.
Feed me.
You said that. You can talk. I got a talking plant. Say it again.
Feed me.
Phoebe.
Oh, boy. I never been to college and I ain't been around much. But I'd have been willing to bet there ain't no such thing as a talking plant. But I'll take your word for it. Gee, Junior, I'd like to feed you, but I used up all my fingers. Look at me, I'm all cut to pieces. But maybe I can find another drop here someplace.
Mean green mother from outer
That's the best
space.
I can do.
More.
But I'm already anemic.
Feed me more.
Gee, Junior, I'd be happy to give you anything I got, but I gotta keep a little blood for myself or I'll be in worse shape than Mom. I'm sorry, Junior. Oh, I'll go for a walk. Maybe I'll think of something.
I'm liking that we still get a little bit of downtown and Skid Row in this one. Oh, God. There's a cut there, did you see?
Yeah, it was. What's the name of this leader?
Jonathan Hayes, I think. Oh, shit. I mean, that was just a series of unfortunate events.
But it technically did kill him.
Yeah. What's in the sack? It's not an
Him?
entire person in that sack.
Well, he was a bit squished.
I guess. Because in the 86 one, Seymour is not a killer.
No.
Not directly a killer. He feeds the plant corpses. Still morally questionable.
Look, Chowhound, don't bother me. I got problems of my own.
Feed me.
I'm sorry, pal. I'm fresh out of blood. Talk to somebody else.
I'm hungry.
I don't care what you are. Can't you see I'm knocked out? I just killed a man. I'm a murderer. You think it's fun to be a murderer? You think it's fun to haul around a sack full of
Food.
Oh, no, Junior. What kind of guy do you think I am?
I'm starved.
Well, maybe just a snack.
That looks great.
Now, that is what I call a salad. What do you call that salad?
Cesarean.
Well, before the next course...
It doesn't seem
When
like
they go
Audrey's
have a
dating the
nice cigar.
dentist in this one.
No.
Right? You would like maybe a cigar?
No one's that happy after eating a
Smoke
salad.
cigars? What am I thinking about? Better than matches. Oh, boy. You know what I found? I'm looking for the matches. And I found I left the money in the other suit.
Here's your mock chicken legs.
You don't have any money?
So what else is new?
All right, all right. I made a mistake. After all, a man is entitled.
Go on, this is your story. I'll wait for the punch.
Don't get smart with me, girlie. I'll have you know that in my shop in the cash register, I'm having the total day's receipts, which is summing up to more than $9. You'll bring the rest of the food, then I'll go to the shop and get the money.
You're playing my favorite song. Now look here, Buster. One of you is going to go down right now and get the loot, while the other one stays here until the first one gets back, if you get what I mean.
Oh, fine. In this fancy schmancy restaurant, you are holding hostages, right?
Right.
Excellent.
Mr.
You
Rushdie.
eat up, Audrey. I'll be back in a
Seriously,
flash
dude.
with the cash.
Bye, Gravis.
Audrey is just endlessly cheery.
Yeah.
No one is that cheery.
Reason to be jolly. La, 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 la. It's the season to be jolly. La, 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 la.
I just see Will's just hating life right now.
You flush now, right?
Bring me whiskey, rum, wine, gin, bourbon,
What?
scotch, rye, tequila, sake, manischewitz.
Did you bring the money?
Don't bug me with the money. I got to get drunk now.
What flipped him?
I don't know.
Look, here, take it. Bring me anything. Bring me everything. Creme de mint. Everything you got.
Okay.
Gravis, what happened?
Don't ask.
You look like you've seen a ghost.
Ghosts I could handle. Don't ask.
Why don't you tell me? Maybe I could help you.
Help you couldn't.
Try and eat something. It'll calm your aggravation.
In mine own shop. Audrey, you wouldn't believe it.
I wish you'd break out and tell me.
All right, I'll tell you tomorrow, right after I am telling the police.
But Mushnick didn't come to the police. If he had, that might have been the finish of the unhappy story. It was not.
Hi, Gravis. $85 with
I don't
the
think she-
business already.
I don't think she did call him
We're
Grandpa.
barely open.
What did I tell you? You wouldn't be interested in selling a half interest in this place, huh?
Mr. Mushnick, we talked to the committee, and they said we could use your flower on the float. Hey, guess what? We're going to feature Audrey Jr. Right on top.
Boy.
Can't you just picture it?
Oh,
Oh, won't the people just eat it up?
Eat up the people.
And we're going to have the big part of it open, so she can sit in it.
Who?
The queen, with her crown and scepter. She'll be so cute. Oh, you could just eat her up.
Eat up the girl.
Oh, there's Seymour! Oh, Seymour!
I got a toothache. Leave me alone.
You. Come
Oh, my
here.
jaw, I got a toothache. It hurts. Oh, let go of my jaw. Oh, my jaw. Oh.
Now, Seymour, talk on me.
I got a toothache. What do you want to talk about?
That plant, is that a nice subject for to talk?
The plant is great. It's 4 times bigger than it was yesterday.
I saw. How come the plant is now so big?
I don't know. But look at all them people out there. We only been open a half hour. We already done $70 worth of business.
85. Now look, Seymour. You gave this plant a fancy name, Audrey Jr., but I want to know right now, what do just people call it?
Well, it's a cross between a butterworth and a Venus flytrap.
Venus flytrap. And what are the habits of this Venus flytrap?
Well, the book says it eats insects. It eats them 3 times in its life, and then it's full grown.
Excellent. And how many times is this one eat?
Well, once or twice.
You don't remember?
Well, this is kind of an unusual type fly trap.
That is a possibility.
It may never eat again. I don't see how it could get any bigger.
Then you think it don't need any more flies?
Yeah. Oh, my tooth is just killing me.
All right, excellent. You run along to the dentist.
Alright, so no
I'll take
blackmail
care
in
of
this
things
one.
here.
No, not at the moment. Anyway.
Not at the minute.
Gravis, we've got to order more flowers. Tons of them.
I'm making lots of money.
Business. Here we go. Then you're gonna see a certain someone in a minute.
That'll teach you to keep your bill up to date, you deadbeat. Go ahead and run, you sniveling dog. Go ahead and run. I'm glad I heard you. I'm glad. Seymour.
Got a bad tooth, huh?
No, I thought this was the men's room.
Seymour, come back here, you bad dog. You get in there.
For a film made in 2 days,
Yeah,
I'm actually quite impressed with all the different.
I know, right?
Sit down.
I know they're reusing all the sets.
These are like fully, not like necessarily fleshed out characters, but very, unique characters.
Guess what?
My tooth stopped hurting. Yes, I know. Let's see. Shut up and open up. Uh-huh. Does that hurt?
Yeah!
Good, you haven't felt anything yet. Uh-huh.
Get over here!
Seymour, who was the dentist here, you or me? I'll find that tooth. Mm-hmm. Uh-huh. Look at that stalagmite. But don't worry, it's going to be an easy one, Seymour. I won't even use Novocaine.
Oh, you broke the mirror in my mouth.
Well, don't tell me about it, stupid. Just swallow it. All right, yes. Let's see now, Seymour. Let's see, I'll have this one, and this one, and that one, and I have to have this one, Seymour.
It's only one tooth.
Seymour, who is the dentist here, you or me? Are you practicing dentistry without a license? No. All right. Let's see. Oh, shh. Seymour, Seymour, don't be Look at that. Will you look at that, Seymour? I didn't know you were an elk. You know, I can't afford
Tooth extraction is,
so
is
I get
the
this
worst.
ready instant mix. It doesn't last very long, but it tastes good. All right, Seymour.
Oh, stay away from me.
Seymour.
You're trying to kill me.
A duel. Aha.
A duel! Did you just stab him?
I think you just straight up stabbed him.
Here he is.
Is this Stoddard's office?
Just a minute.
He's a baby.
He is, baby.
Oh, yes. I see it is.
You can come in now.
It's so weird that this role has been played by 2 titans in the industry. Jack Nicholson and then Bill Murray.
Yeah.
My name is Wilberforce.
Wilberforce what?
Just Wilberforce. My first name is Wilbur. My last name is Force. I don't have a middle name.
Well, you have an appointment, maybe?
No, but you were very highly recommended to me by one of your patients, Mrs. S. Shiva. I do a lot of undertaking for her relatives.
Well, as you can see, I have a customer now, and I'm all booked up for the rest of the day, so you'll have to come back tomorrow.
Oh, I couldn't do that. I have 3 or 4 abscesses, a touch of pyorrhea, 9 or 10 cavities. I lost my pivot tooth, and I'm in terrible pain.
Well, I can't help you today.
Oh, that's all right. I'll just wait outside.
What an idea, though, a sadist dentist and a masochist patient.
Came to me with a large hole in his abdomen, caused by a fire poker used on him by his wife. He almost bled to death and gangrene had set in. I didn't give him much of a chance. There were other complications. The man had cancer, tuberculosis, leprosy, and a touch of the grip. I decided to operate.
My patient just left. You could come in now.
Oh, goody. I didn't see the other man leave.
Well, he went out the back door.
You know, most people don't like to go to the dentist, but I rather enjoy it myself, don't you? I mean, there's a real feeling of growth, of progress when that old drill goes in. I mean, I'd almost rather go to the dentist than anywhere, wouldn't you?
Yeah.
Now, you know Novocaine, it dulls the senses.
This is gonna hurt you more than it is me.
Oh, goody, goody, here it comes. Oh, my God, don't stop now!
Well, I made a lot of holes, and now I gotta fill it up with this here silver stuff.
Well, aren't you gonna pull any?
Well,
Oh, go on.
well, it's your mouth.
I imagine they only had on such a tight schedule, one take at most to do this.
Probably,
Well,
yeah.
Dr.
I know they
Farr,
rehearsed.
It's been quite an afternoon. I can truly say I've never enjoyed myself so much. I'll recommend you to all my friends.
Thank you. Bye.
Bye now.
Okay.
I know, and that was that.
Feed me.
Oh, take it easy, Dracula. What do you think I'm carrying here? My dirty laundry? I'm coming already.
Nothing beats Levi Stubbs in the 80s one.
This
As
should
in
be
the
enough for
voice.
anybody.
Yeah.
Food.
Whereas the plan itself was more like, it moved a bit better, but...
Yeah, but like fair play.
Oh, yeah.
Well, goodbye, Dr. Farr. You may have been a crummy dentist, but you were a nice fella. I never meant to kill anybody in my whole life. I've killed 2 in the last 2 days. Well, but you asked for it coming after me with that knife and all. Fun voyage, Dr. Farr. You want anything else? See you in the morning.
Come in.
Hey, Joe.
Come on in, Frank. How's the wife, Frank?
Not bad, Joe.
Glad to hear it. The kids?
Lost one yesterday.
Lost one, eh? How'd that happen?
Playing matches.
Breaks.
Yeah, I guess so.
Got a strange one here. Railroad people say they lost one of their best detectives the other night.
Oh, yeah?
Down with the yards. He was watching the refrigerator cars.
Refrigerator cars.
Ice thieves.
Oh, yeah? What happened?
Don't know. Vanished. Blood on tracks.
Clues?
None.
Anything else?
Dennis. Farb.
Dead?
Missing.
Clues?
Blood in office.
Where?
Skid Row.
Ideas?
None.
Check it out.
Yeah.
Salient exchange.
Now we are on the case. Officer Frank Stooley and me. My name is Fink. Sergeant Joe Fink. Oh, Fink.
Is that going again?
Yeah.
Morning, Mr. Mushnick. Oh, boy, look at that.
Hi, everybody. Oh, my gosh.
Ain't it something?
It's monstrositous.
Yeah.
And to think that you did it.
Gee, Audrey, you don't have to kiss me.
Don't you like me to kiss you?
Yeah, but you don't like to kiss me.
Why shouldn't I?
Nobody else ever did.
Well, I do like to.
You do? You really do? You like to kiss me?
Sure I do.
Would you like to kiss me again?
Okay.
That plant?
That was my favourite exchange in the whole film.
Good, Audrey.
Would you like to
I
kiss
guess I just have a good kisser.
How did it?
Would you like to go out on a date with me some night?
When?
Oh, sure I would, Seymour. Anytime.
Tonight?
Okay.
Oh, boy.
About that plant.
Seymour's so
Got the
cute.
list of flowers for the float, for the rose parade.
I can't talk to you now, girls. Talk on Audrey.
We got the list for the float.
Okay, let's take a look at it.
Okay.
Here
All
he
right,
is.
what's cooking?
Look at my plant.
My, with a large one.
Yeah.
Here she is.
Hello, Mr. Shiva. What's new?
Oh, I got terrible news. My nephew Frankie just lost his little boy.
Oh, that's too bad. How did it happen?
He was playing with matches.
Would you like to buy maybe some flowers?
Yeah, about 50 cents worth.
Well, I'll get them for you. Look at my plant.
I'm looking.
Your name Gravis Mushnick?
Look, I'm a Mushnick Gravis. That's my name.
Just want to ask you a few questions.
Questions, ask me.
Just
about-
want to ask you a few questions.
I didn't do it.
Do what?
Whatever.
Ever see this man?
Man, see picture.
Why are you so nervous?
You got a guilty conscience?
No, why should I?
Ever see this man?
Man, see the picture. Dr. Farb.
So you know him.
My dentist. He maybe did something.
Disappeared.
Blood in his office.
The other man, too. Blood in the railroad tracks.
Some few spare parts.
Dr. Farb is murdered.
Is he?
No, who knows? Not me.
What do you think?
He doesn't know anything.
Okay, Mushnick. If you hear anything about these men, call our office.
Sure, I'll be glad to cooperate with the police.
Hello, Aunt Sitting.
Oh, isn't it terrible what happened to your boy, Frankie?
Those are the brakes.
Comes the brakes.
All right.
Didn't Boris say that was
Now
his
you
name is the
tell
brakes?
Probably,
me
yeah,
that
that would not
plant is
surprise me.
finished all grown up.
He's finished all growing up.
You wouldn't kid your father.
My father came home.
Me, idiot! It's a figure of speech. Now look, I can't stand any more of
Father
that
came
plant.
home?
It's growing me out of house and home.
Well, it ain't gonna grow anymore, I promise.
How can you be so sure?
It ate 3 times already.
What did it eat this time?
Well, about 1 million Japanese beetles.
So don't eat no more.
It's full.
Gravis! There's a lady from some kind of a commitment outside. I think it's important.
Excellent. By the by, I understand you want to take Audrey out on a date tonight. That's very good with me, because I am staying to keep an eye on that Meshuggah plant.
Where are we going to go tonight, Seymour?
Well, I just remembered I don't have any money.
Well, that's okay. We could take a walk along the ocean or something.
I got a great idea. We can eat dinner at my house. My mom's a great cook.
Well, that's swell.
Oh, boy, I'll call her later and tell her.
Okay.
The innocence of it.
You like?
Oh, I neither like nor dislike anything, my goodness. I happen to represent the Society of Silent Flower Observers of Southern California.
How about that?
Tell me, who created this magnificent bloom?
I did, me.
And what might your name be?
Seymour Krelboyne with a K.
Krelboyne.
Krelboyne.
Raised it in a coffee can.
This? Well, tell me, Mr. Krelboyne, is this a freak, or can more be raised from the seeds?
We should live so long.
Well, I don't think there are going to be any more, Miss,
Feuchtwanger. Mrs. Hortense Fuschtwanger.
I think this is going to be the only one, Mrs. Fishswinger.
Fuschtwanger.
Fishswanger.
It's probably indigestible anyway.
Twanger?
At any rate, I have the honor to tell you, Seymour Krelboyne, that you have been selected to receive the annual trophy of the Society of Silent Flower Observers of Southern California.
A trophy? Me?
Such is justice.
Tell me, when do you suppose those large buds will open?
Well, according to what the book says about the plants that I crossed, they should open day after tomorrow at sunset.
Ah, very well. Then I shall return at that time to present the trophy. Good day.
Remarkable. Oh, boy, I'm going to get a trophy.
Oh, Seymour, I'm so proud of you.
Oh, a real trophy for Audrey Jr. We can put it on the float in the Rose Parade.
Oh, boy.
Mr. Mushnick's
I
just
prefer
done.
Mr. Mushnick in this one. I feel he's got more to do.
Yeah, he's more of a central character in
Complete
this.
sea hag.
She always says that.
Oh, well, it's true. I haven't been feeling very well lately.
Audrey, this is my ma, Winifred Krelboyne. Ma, this is Audrey Fulcourt. She's my girl.
Hi, Audrey. Are you hungry?
I sure am. I could eat a hearse.
Oh, well, sit right down, and I'll go get the first course.
Sit here, Audrey. You want me to take your sweater?
That's Skid Row charm.
Never mind that. Well, now try this.
It tastes like cough syrup.
Dr. Flem's cough syrup. A toast?
To Audrey Jr.
No, to Audrey Sr.
Oh no.
Feed me.
Feed me, Seymour.
The plant needs more sass.
Yeah, yeah.
Glutton, you. Tonight I keep an eye on you. I don't let nobody get near you.
You glutton.
Got the soup. Now, don't touch it till I get the flavoring.
Gee, Audrey, you sure look good by candlelight.
Oh, do I really, Seymour?
Yeah.
Here you are. Now try it.
Jesus.
Sure smells different.
It's different.
Some kind of oil, isn't it?
Cod liver oil. It's wonderful for the colon.
And that's sulfur powder on the top.
It's what on top?
Sulfur something?
Feed me. I'm hungry.
Open it is.
Feed me.
I didn't hear it.
Feed me.
I heard it.
I want food.
A talking plant we got.
I'm hungry.
No. Hungry. And other fine kettlefen fish. Who would you like to have tonight?
You look fat enough.
Alright, there's a sass. Alright, there's a
Talking
sass.
plant, we got one that makes with smart cracks. Will you listen to me, you botanical bum? Food you wouldn't get. Not from Gravis Mushnick.
I'm starved.
Excellent. You would unpopulate the old Skid Row. Well, you can forget about it. You wouldn't get fed from Gravis Mushnick tonight. Good night.
You'll get yours.
What are the plants say you'll get yours?
Yeah.
I kind of like this chow mein.
If it tastes a little bitter, it's because it's made of Chinese herbs and it's flavored with acromycin and Epsom salts.
There ain't another cook in the whole world like my ma.
That's what your old man said before the louse ran out on me. You know, if you're gonna be married, you gotta be a good cook.
Well, maybe you could teach me.
You thinking of getting married?
Well, he hasn't asked me yet.
Who hasn't?
Seymour.
Seymour's too young to get married. Look here, a boy's gotta go out and play around a little bit. Go out on the making, have a ball.
Seymour, I don't want to have a ball. I want to be with Audrey.
Oh, now look, Seymour. You promised you wouldn't get married until you bought me an iron lung.
You've been breathing for years, Ma.
Well, it ain't easy. It ain't easy, son.
What a life. Jesus.
Nobody here. Black Cat, 13th John, Friday the 13th is stupid superstition. All right, you. Come on there. Don't
It was a terrible place to hide.
It really
I'm
was.
old and sick. I wouldn't hide even a fly. Come out in the light where I could see you. Man, please don't shoot. Please. Please, I'm only Gravis Mushnik. You wouldn't want to kill me. Where would you hide the body?
Don't worry, I'm not going to shoot you. Not unless you try something.
Try something? I never tried anything in my life. I wouldn't try anything now. You want my money? Take it. You want I should go out and steal you some more? That's all right, too. I'll do it.
Thank you very much. I like your brand of hospitality.
You'll excuse it isn't more. I'm only a poor florist.
Yeah, you are. We got about $30 here. Come on now. Where's the rest of it? I was in here this afternoon. I saw about 30,000 people in here.
$30
They must
in
have spent some money where
1960 would
There ain't
be
no more money.
what,
They came
like
in to look on the
couple
plant. It's a big
hundred, maybe?
attraction. Audrey Jr.
Maybe.
The plant. Don't try to snow me, Jim. 30,000 squares didn't come in here just to look for a plant. I want it.
I don't got no more money, honest. Believe me.
Okay, let's try this. 1, 2, 3, 4.
No, I ain't got no more money, honest.
All right, try it the other way around. 5, 4, 3, 2.
All right already.
Okay, Big Dad, where?
In the plant.
In the plant.
The big plant, Audrey Jr.
Inside the big leaf.
That's right, inside.
How do you get it open?
Just knock.
In there.
Inside, in the bottom.
I don't see anything.
Way inside. Right in the bottom. What I did. I don't care what you got at the date with Audrey tonight. I am no more sitting up with that no-good Nick plant.
But gee, Mr. Mushnick, you don't have to sit up with it anymore. It's all grown up now.
Excellent, smart guy. How do you know it don't be hungry no more?
Well, because...
Tonight you are staying. Then tomorrow they're coming and they're going to give you a trophy, and then after that we are getting rid once and for all for that plant.
Getting rid of it? Why?
Don't ask why.
They
why?
really did change his character,
Into
didn't
the
they?
garbage can.
I actually I do much prefer him in this one.
I do too.
Oy, yes, Mrs. Shiva.
Oh, Seymour, you wonderful plant.
Oh, that's all right, Audrey. I'll grow other plants, even more wonderful ones.
I know you will. Did you figure out what we're doing tonight?
Yeah, we're going to a place full of beautiful flowers.
We have to stay here.
Yeah.
Well, never mind. We'll have a picnic. It'll be just like going to the country.
Oh,
Did you
boy.
get the 3,000 pink azaleas for the arbor and the 9,000 yellow mums for the border?
Yeah,
and the roses for the front and the back?
No, around the back. What do you mean you're going to a picnic at night with that full-quart girl?
Don't you like Audrey, Ma?
She's out after your money.
I don't have any money.
Oh, she's a smart one. She'll latch on to you until you get some, and then goodbye.
I swear I've seen the mother before in other
Audrey's
things.
an honest girl, Ma.
Yeah, never trust a woman who's too healthy.
But Audrey had a bad cold a couple of weeks ago.
Oh, a cold, a puny cold. Why don't you get yourself a real female with something decent like mononucleosis or gallstones?
Well, maybe she could catch something like that.
The only thing she'll catch is you. And she'll take you off to some shady sanitarium and leave me to chiropractors and faith healers. I know when I'm not wanted.
Oh, gee, Ma.
Don't feel sorry for me. I'll just find a nice wet alley somewhere and curl up and wait for the end.
Oh, please don't die till I get back, will you, Ma? I'll take care of you. I'll always take care of you. I promise.
Yeah.
Bye. Gee, Audrey, I never tasted food like this before.
Love
Peanut
all of
butter
their
and jelly
costumes.
sandwich.
Peanut butter and jelly, what does that cure?
Nothing. It's just a food.
Well, what good is it if it doesn't clear up pimples or shrink your sinus tissues or something?
You're just being silly, Seymour. Seymour, what do you want to be?
Well, I want to grow things. If I had a lot of money, I'd go to the South Seas where they grow the most fabulous plants in the world.
Well, that sounds exciting.
Yeah.
I'd like to go to the South Seas, too.
There's no reason why you couldn't go.
Would you take me with you, Seymour?
Oh, I couldn't very well go without you, Audrey.
Why not?
Oh, because I'm in love with you, Audrey.
Oh, I'm in love with you, too, Seymour.
The sweetest declaration of love.
I was just kidding.
I'm hungry.
Seymour,
I didn't mean it.
why did you say it?
Oh, food.
You didn't even say that.
Oh, yes, I did. I said it.
Oh, I'm looking right at you.
I'm a ventriloquist.
You're what?
A ventriloquist.
Feed me.
Seymour, do you feel all right?
Well, I don't know. I'm not sure.
Well, then stop all this nonsense and kiss me.
I'm dying from hunger.
All right, if you're so hungry, eat something, but forget about me.
Gee, I'm sorry, Audrey.
Give me to eat.
If you can't control yourself, I'm going home.
I need some chow.
Oh,
That's a place. I guess she was in that place.
Please,
Yeah.
wait, listen to me.
I've listened to all the nonsense I want to hear, Seymour. You're a nut. You tell me that you love me, and then you act like a complete idiot.
Please listen, Audrey. I'll be able to explain everything soon.
Well, why can't you explain now?
Because so many things are so important. I want to marry you, but I got to take care of Mom. Well, that plant in there is going to make it all come true. Tomorrow they're going to give me a trophy, and I'll be famous. I'll be a big botanist. And then we can go to the South Seas, just like we planned and all.
But that doesn't have anything to do with what went on in there. When you're ready to come to your senses, Seymour, then I'll talk to you. Good night, Seymour.
I'm getting pretty tired of you.
I need food.
I don't care what you need. Look what you done to me. You not only made a butcher out of me, but you drove my girl away.
Shut up and bring on the food.
Don't tell me to shut up. You shut up. Who raised you from a bunch of little seeds? Who fed you all them high-class fertilizers and sat up all night with you when you were sick? Nobody else would have done that for you. Do you think anybody else would have brought you human beings to eat? You're darn right they wouldn't. Well, I've helped you, and you've helped me. Now shut your trap and go to sleep. I'm tired.
Krellboy. Turn around.
What is it?
Close your eyes.
Krell? I heard him say his surname, but that's it.
You're asleep. Open your eyes. Now you will do as I say. Do you follow me?
Yes, master.
The plant can
You will go
hypnotize?
out some food.
Yes, master.
Now be gone and waste no time.
Plant is hungry. That little saunter.
My name is Leonora Clyde. How's the rain on the rhubarb?
Master is hungry.
She's determined, didn't she?
Well, hello there.
I wonder if this guy worked with Corman after this.
Let's have a look. What's he called?
Jonathan Hayes.
I gotta
think.
find food for master. Food I gotta find for master.
Oh God, shit.
For master, I gotta find food.
Maybe I can help.
Who are you?
My name is Leonora Clyde. I love you.
Master wants food.
Let the old goat wait. The night is young, and so are we.
Master doesn't eat goat.
Is that her real voice or is that dubbed in?
Well, what kind of food does he like?
It's definitely dubbed.
Yeah.
Ooh, that's more like it. Kiss me. What's the matter? Don't you like me?
Yeah, he worked with Corman a lot.
Did he?
Mm.
Nobody
Was he
ever
a
told
bucket
me
of
that
blood?
before.
Beef is
Because that's what I
better than
would really
veal.
be curious about watching that one.
Ah, you're such a dodo. What do you call this? Chopped liver?
Once from the ocean floor. He had a small part, then he
Master would
was
like
impressed in
more
Castle
fat.
Williams films over the next 10
Speak for
years.
yourself, John.
Apache women,
My name is
Day of the World
Seymour.
Ended, Gunslinger,
My name is
Oklahoma Woman,
Seymour.
It Conquered the World, Swamp
That's my
Women,
name,
Naked
too.
Paradise, Not of This Earth, Rock All Night,
Are
The
you
Viking
interested
Women
or
and
you
the Sea
just wasting
Serpent,
my time?
Carnival Rock, The Little Shop of
I never
Horrors,
thought
The Terror.
anybody would volunteer.
Oh, the Terror. I've
You
heard of the Terror.
volunteer?
Sure I do.
All right, if you're sure you want to volunteer.
All right, my place or yours?
I don't care.
Well, flip a coin.
I don't have a coin.
Flip anything, silly.
Well, there's a rock. Wet or dry?
Wet.
There goes Leonora. Is that the Home Alone pose?
The search was narrowing, and we knew that soon we would have the killer. Not that we had any more clues than before, but we had to tell the chief something. I had that feeling in my bones that the mystery was drawing to its climax, and I was determined to be on hand.
All right, out. Nobody is in. Today we have a special occasion for Seymour Krelboyne, which has invented the big plan. So I want everybody should please stay out of the way.
We want Seymour! We want Seymour! We want Seymour!
I tell you, this business is worse than being a
His
conductor in
mom.
a revoluting door. I'll be glad when this day is finished.
What's a celebration?
They're presenting my son with a trophy.
Yeah, what'd he do? Run away from home?
Please don't look at me that way, Audrey. I want to talk to you.
I'm sorry, Seymour. I just don't understand you.
I'll explain everything after the ceremony.
You, police, what are you doing here?
Heard there was something going on here this evening.
Just thought we'd come by and keep an eye on things.
Look, we don't need no eyes kept on nothing.
Wait,
Everything.
the Society of Silent Flower Observers has arrived and sunset is almost upon us.
Welcome, lady and gentlemen. We are honored for to have you.
Still working on those disappearances.
We think they were murdered.
Hey, look here, young man. That's no way to talk at a time like this. Let me see your tongue. Uh-huh. Now, what you got?
Just the facts, ma'am.
Trench mouth. I know, I had it back in '09.
Better have that looked into, Frank.
Whatever you say, Joe.
Mr. Cowboy, the sun is going down now, and you do think those buds are going to open?
I recognise her as well.
So.
Yeah.
Because if they don't, Mr. Krellboy, we shall just have to present the award at another time.
Oh, it's starting to open.
Isn't that smart? Oh, look, the first bud is open.
Oh.
Oh.
Isn't that the...
Railroad cop. Look at the rest. What do you think, Frank?
They're all there, Joe.
Yes, you're right. Mr. Crawboy, how do you explain this?
I didn't mean it. That's right, officer. He didn't mean to kill them. Am I?
Seymour, you promised you'd explain.
Looks like they're getting away, Joe.
Yes, you're right. Let's catch him.
Right.
Oh, now the float will be perfect. Yeah.
Jesus. It's like a Scooby-Doo chase.
This is ridiculous.
I do like how Mushnik was initially sticking up for him though as well.
Yeah, probably because he fed the plant
But
as
he's
well.
guilty just as much, yeah. We used to have these ties in high school on the playground.
Oh my god, this chase, please just end.
I genuinely can't remember how this film ends. telling that you can hear a train in the background, though, I think.
You wouldn't find him here with the toilets. Let's go back.
You dirty rat plant, you messed up my whole life. I'll feed you. I'll feed you like you never been fed before.
Better to give up, gentlemen. You wouldn't find him tonight.
Look, the door's open, Frank.
Oh.
You were such a good boy. Seymour!
I didn't mean it.
Okay.
All right.
What did you think of that?
I liked it. I think it went on a bit long, but I did like it.
The chase scene does go on a bit.
Towards the end, you can tell it was shot in 2 days. The reveal of the faces I really liked. That was different.
Yes, that was really, really good.
Nothing like the original, not the original. Nothing like the play or the 86 one.
No.
But yeah, I thought that was good. I think especially considering like the production time they had.
Exactly. Considering what, 2 days the interior shots?
Yeah.
2 days. That was it's really, really well done.
For the most part, pretty well acted. It's an interesting idea.
It is an interesting. Yeah, it's a very unique little film.
So did he actually splice something, or is it an alien?
It's kind of left a bit unexplained, I guess, isn't it?
Yeah.
Very different story for him and Audrey in the 86 one.
Yeah.
As well. It's much more of like a, I don't know, romantic love.
I guess we were supposed to assume that his mother would get eaten, but
yeah,
I liked Mushnik in this one a lot more.
I preferred Mushnik in this one.
Well, he's a character. He's a proper character.
He is. Yeah. He's a main character, definitely.
Yeah, I thought that was good.
The plant kind of wins still in the end.
I don't think the plant has a plot in this one.
The plant doesn't have an agenda, but I mean, it still succeeded in. Well, it killed. I mean, Seymour is gone.
I mean,
he ain't coming
Seymour's
back.
great plan was to get inside the plant to kill it.
Inside the plant to tear it up or something. It's
Yeah.
like that. Maybe he wasn't thinking with clarity necessarily.
Yeah. Because let's face it, unlike Audrey 2, which has vines that can go and grab, that plant can't.
It's pretty
grab
stationary.
you.
Yeah.
You could just ignore it.
Yeah. You could literally ignore it. Like, what's it gonna do? It's yeah.
Yeah.
But it can hypnotize you.
Yeah, that's new.
Which I suppose is their, that's their way. It's like, yes, it can't move, but it can
has to be an alien of
hypnotize.
some kind.
It can force you to do stuff.
As the faces was a nice touch.
That was a really nice touch. I do kind of remember that from watching it originally. Yeah. I remember being a bit spooked by that.
Yeah, I'd watch it again.
I can totally see how a music producer would watch this film and see the potential.
Yeah, 100%.
See the farce that you could ramp up, see the musical numbers, obviously the romance.
The Dick Miller plant-eating guy.
Dick Miller plant-eating guy was just so weird. I mean, I liked him
Yeah,
as a character, but I mean, serves zero purpose in the plot other than to just be another
be weird.
quirky
Jack
character.
Nicholson was a lot of fun.
Jack Nicholson was a lot of fun. Yeah, same as Bill Murray in the 86 one. It's lovely, always great seeing the sadistic dentist
Yeah.
as well. But yeah, I think I like what they did in the 86 one. I liked how they connected the dentist to Audrey. I think 1960, it was probably way too early to see any kind of like domestic abuse relationship.
Yeah, also the development time of this film.
Yeah.
You couldn't really develop side characters at all.
No.
But again, considering the production time, the rehearsal time, I think they did a good job. It is a movie.
It's a movie.
I've seen a lot worse.
It's a unique little film. It was made on a shoestring, very short amount of time, with reused sets.
Yeah, probably should have copyrighted it.
I think he definitely should.
But if he did copyright them, we might not have got the show.
Yeah. Yeah. There were some lines that genuinely did get to me as well. Like I was proper chuckling to myself. Like when Mushnick says something like "Listen to your father," and then Seymour's like, "He came back."
I really liked Seymour. This one, I thought he was very funny, really good physical actor.
Yeah. I don't think I've seen him in anything else, but
probably another Roger Corman thing.
Such like another like fucking sad sack.
Oh yeah.
I actually saw a lot of. I think Rick Moranis borrowed a lot from what he saw in this, because similarly, like there's physically they're quite similar.
Yeah, both short.
I think both short. Also, like the line delivery felt quite.
Yeah.
I think he's not copied necessarily, but he must have watched this and taken a few things from Hayes' performance.
Yeah, definitely.
I do prefer Audrey in the 86 one.
Well, she's not really a character in this one.
No, she's just kind of there.
Yeah. It's like she's taken a back step so Mushnick can be more of a character. And I said he might be the best part of the film.
He probably is. Yeah. I really enjoyed watching him. I enjoyed watching it again as well.
Yeah.
It's it's a unique little film. I also I like the design of Audrey too as well. It'd be interesting to see what it looks like in colour, the plants.
Yeah, for sure.
I would like to watch it in the colour at some point.
And I'd be interested to see what they do next with this. Like, so they are working on a remake.
They are working on a remake. I'm still not entirely sure if it's going to be a TV show or a film, but something is in the works.
All I know is, because apparently it's been in the works since like 2017, and all they've said is that it'll be darker.
Darker. Wonder if are they going to do it a musical then? I wonder.
Probably not. Probably because if the first musical was so successful, why would you do the same thing again 40 years later? If it's just going to get compared to that, it's like you might as well make it more based off the original.
Yeah. I would love to see this in theatre. If this ever comes back, we have to see another production of it. I'd kill to see this.
For sure. So, well, yeah, thanks for sitting with us, guys. I really enjoyed that.
Time travelling back to 1960.
Yeah. Like I said, they just never filed for copyright, so we watched that in its entirety is on YouTube. Colour version is on there as well.
Decent quality as well.
Initially, I planned to do Night of the Living Dead as our second one because that one also is in public domain for reasons. But I think that might be the next one.
Yes.
Next one we do now.
It just made sense because we covered the 86 version
very recently.
So 2 birds, 1 stone.
Yeah.
But yeah, that was a lot of fun.
Yep. Well, thanks, guys, and I'll see you. Well, we'll see you. Not I'll see you. We'll see you next week.
Bye.